Hello and welcome your faces back to some more Anno 117 Pax Romana. On the last few parts we pretty much just got to grips with the basic stuff again, playing the Anno style of game. We've started a little bit of the campaign, not too much. On the last part you've watched, we found out the unfortunate hidden truth about our husband. If you've not watched that, spoiler, but he's dead. Apparently he got himself buried during our wedding, I believe was what Diana said. So we're technically married to a corpse. We've been paying some medical bills for him. And Diana shed a little bit of light onto the Emperor and, is it Silius? Who's the red pirate on the bottom left of our map. So that's as far as we got up to. And as I left it on a little bit of a cliffhanger, Diana is going to go back to Julia's party.
We stand
To then hopefully kick up a bit of a fuss and we can be there to witness. Yes, we are ready.
So we're Triangle.
So hopefully our boat's going to be
I can't
following.
believe they kept running into my face, making excuses.
Yep.
Especially Ben Bloody Barlian.
So while our boat is...
We will make him pay. Come, we have a party to crash.
Okay, Diana, I'm happy
You know
that
all
you're
my
going to...
reasons for resenting the Emperor. What's your story?
Ha! Where do I even start? He's ghastly and cruel. He just hides it well. He never feels seen unless he's putting someone down.
That does sound pretty bad. I'm surprised he's never threatened to marry you off.
Oh! Oh, he wouldn't dare! Mother's been adamant about it.
He could have overruled her if he really wanted to. I mean, what can she do? She's only his wife.
She's the Empress. Mumsy is a force to be reckoned with. At least, she used to be.
Is it safe for me to speak? I feel like I've got really bad timing for when I'm trying to do an intro or anything. It's definitely my part. I knew they were going to be able to have a conversation once you start the quest. There was going to be a little bit of a dialogue, so I'll hold my hands up, that's my fault. But hopefully now, no more dialogue until they get to the party. So I'll just give you a quick overview of what we've got up to in the last few parts. So we've got our harbour down on this side. We've got a couple of fisheries, got some
I
scammers
should
shacks.
accompany Diana to the party if I want some answers.
And we got some mackerel fishing. We got a bit of a salt pond going. This is where we keep in all of our agriculture. Can't even pronounce that word if I tried. So pretty much all we're farming stuff. We've got a lot of hemp going. Not the hemp what you may be thinking of, different kind of hemp. One of our quests is to do with ropes, and we need the ropes. So if we come over here, we've got a couple of sanctuary ruins. This can be removed now. That'll take 2 minutes, and then this one is missing the 20 ropes. That's why we are trying to stock up on some ropes. We've also got some defences across each of our beaches, so eventually we'll have one here as well. We've got a dual front one here, but maybe we don't need it all the way across. Maybe it depends on if we want to extend out having more houses up on this side, but we've moved our residence up into the top right corner. We can have some walls against on the back line of the cliffs with hopefully some towers. But ideally, if they want to be attacked, or want us to be attacked, they just have to come in from one of the beaches. And we've essentially got a bit of a chokehold, so we could hopefully stack up our military might there, and that might be the best plan of action for it. We also decorated our library, I was going to say yesterday on the last episode. So we've got a little bit of a water feature, fire feature, a bit of a festival going on at the minute, which is always nice to see. A little bit of greenery. Hopefully it looks nice and we can continue to not just put houses and the main important buildings everywhere. We can actually try to fit them into what we think looks the best. So we've got everyone praying. We'll get round to doing some of that today. So let me just quickly skip over here. And that's approach Diana to see if she will crash the pod.
Diana, how pretty you are. It's lovely to see you.
Happy birthday, Mum. I've missed you.
Marcia, thank you for my daughter.
Oh, of course.
Okay, short and sweet.
What is this?
No, here we
Have you
go.
come to gloat, girl, after you selfishly broke your mother's heart?
Lucius, please. I invited her.
After all she's done? Defying me in public, spewing gossip up like lava.
Gossip? It's all facts, Father. I assure you. Tell me, when were you planning on telling Marcia that her husband is dead?
Diana! By Jove!
Oh, come on. He's been dying for years. The real question is, why hush it up? Who is the governor in his absence? Kaizo Syracuse?
You've said enough, girl. Leave or I shall have you removed.
Oh, but I'm not done yet. The Rosebush patch. Is that where you buried him? Next to Paul, next to my baby brother?
Don't you dare talk about my son.
Why shouldn't I? Don't pretend you cared. You've made that clear when you left to comfort yourself with other women.
This is all a lie. Disgusting filth.
Lucius? Lucius?
Father! Oh, Jupiter, I didn't mean to.
Medicus!
There's no heartbeat. I think he's dead.
Oh, it's all my fault.
Friends, please. If none of you can help, then at least give us peace. Leave us, do you hear?
She gave her dad a heart attack. Was it he couldn't handle the truth? Was he feeling
Emperor
guilty?
Lucius is dead. Just like that. Do I stay? Do I try to go back home? Probably not the best idea.
Empress Julia will need you, Ere, to take care of the body. Return to her when you feel the time is right.
Okay, so Act 3, the Emperor is dead. Our current quest line is Julia needs space to mourn Lucius' death. Best keep busy in Juliana, which is the name, unfortunately, of our settlement, which we should be able to change now. I think, because on the last one, we weren't allowed to change it because that was the Emperor's chosen name. And our current task is to attract 25 more residents.
What could
Okay.
you possibly require?
Let's just... We'll bring the ship back home for the time being. So the Emperor is dead. So
Please, not yet.
no little baldy man's popped up saying we can't get in. Right, okay. If anyone's got any cool ideas of what we can name our settlement, let me know in the comments. And we'll pick them from there. So we've got the boat coming back now. We need 25 more residents.
Ere, the Emperor was explicit. This island be named after his wife. Ere, the Emperor was explicit. This island be named...
But the Emperor is dead,
Ere,
no?
The Emperor was...
Go on,
Ere,
one more time.
The Emperor was explicit.
This man. Go on. No? I didn't think so. Okay. So, I guess we can start increasing some residents. So we'll get a row going here. We'll put another row there. This automatically attract the right number we need. So what's it? It's on 16, 17, 18. So ideally, there's 2 in each.
I
It should
believe Lady
definitely.
Julia will receive us again, now.
Okay, I shouldn't have brought the ship
Waiting
over.
for your
I didn't
decree.
think it was going to be so quick.
We advance.
Okay, and while our ship is going over to see Lady Mercia, we're just having a little look at our current production. So we need more paper hats. That's not a problem, we could definitely get on that. We've got enough sheep though. And I believe that's all we need for the paper hats, was the sheep. It is, so we'll put down another factory, another production area. That should cover the remaining paper hats. Let's visit the morning
I'm very
Julia.
sorry
I don't know
for
why I
your
call her
loss,
Mercia.
Empress Julia.
Oh, Marcia.
That's my bad.
I thought you were another messenger from Rome. They won't leave us in peace.
If there is anything I can do,
I cannot keep him here any longer. The pyre, the sacrifice to Ceres, it would be easier if you could take the body and afterwards gather his ashes. It will be a ceremony among those closest to him.
of course, I'll see to it.
Hello, Marcia.
I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
I thought it would be nice if we could have the pyre near Ambrosia. Diana, dearest, perhaps you and Marcia can arrange the sacrifice.
Now we've got the Emperor's body on our ship. Bring Lucius' remains to the pier near Juliana's. Okay. I wasn't even aware this was here. Unless these
It
are...
wasn't his heart. I argued him to death, Marcia. I owe him. I owe him this much. I wish Paul had never died. Maybe we would have been different.
We stand, waiting. Time flies, as do we.
I was a bit confused why our ship wasn't moving. Hopefully now it should be. Yep, it's going. Okay. Let's just fast forward a little bit while we're doing so I can check the production on our paper hats. Yeah, it should be good. Is there anything else we're struggling on? Demand for leather, but that's alright. Okay. So olive oil and a bit of amphoray. We can definitely work on that, that's not a problem. Is this our ship?
Neptune's finest.
It is, and this is
Ready.
Diana. No worries. Have we got enough rope yet for this one? No, we don't. This one's fine.
We have made a discovery
What have we
under the
discovered?
debris of Ambrosia.
Wood. Great discovery.
So, where do you think we should light the pyre?
How about the old amphitheater?
Sounds good. I'm sure you know best.
What should you mean by that?
That's fuel enough for the Emperor's pyre.
I'm surprised we didn't have a big send-off funeral, you know, like a big ceremony, lots of people coming, providing gifts and all that. Just, it's like a secret funeral. So, waiting for Julia to arrive. We're already here, technically. No worries. Build small tree ornaments, a little bit more flour, and a statue ornament. That's not a problem. So we'll go to the ornaments. Doesn't matter what tree. Does it have to be within? Alright. It's not going to look the nicest, but... And you would like a statue. How about... Is this the sex appeal one? I believe it is. We'll have the one sex appeal statue to send them off. I'm sure you would love that.
Here we are then.
Okay, so a little bit more
Thank you,
a
Marcia.
turnout than I anticipated.
Lucius would have appreciated you being
Mainly
here today.
gods.
Empress
but-
Julia?
No need for such formality. Not here. Not now.
I'm here, Mum.
Your father and I had many happy years. We faced everything together. Everything. We had you, your brother, and despite everything, I knew that he loved you. And he loved me. I have been Julia Augusta for longer than I was ever Julia Prima. All those years. I should be grateful. But all I can think is, if only we'd had more time.
I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, Mum. It's all my fault.
Nonsense, dear. You are my light. And you always will be.
Okay.
I thank you, Marcia. Now I must return to the villa and face the future. I can't hold off those messengers forever.
So our next quest is to return to the villa and to hear news from the capital. I wonder if the capital is then going to put someone else in charge, or are they going to elect someone from this province? I'll put my hand in the vote. Okay, so the ships are sailing off now. Is he still burning away? He is. No worries. So we're not collecting these ashes, I don't believe. I know she wanted to have the ashes collected. How close are we on our rope supply? One more rope. I could upgrade the trading post. Oh, it's got a crane to help bring on the heavier stuff onto land. Got a couple of catapults. That's cool. And we've got an archer tower, I believe, at the top. Who doing jumping jacks? Maybe not an archer tower. I have no idea what they do. But now should be good enough time. Can I claim that wood? I can.
Marcia, a messenger from the capital.
Yes, I'm here.
What is it?
Grave news. There's not time for me to grieve. Calidus's forces have seized the Senate. They made him emperor. And at the tips of swords, our allies swallow their promises to this house.
Promises they made to your husband.
I told him they would never let me rule.
Ooh.
Lady Julia Augusta, confiding in a friend.
Are you here to kill me?
I'm not an animal, but I am the Emperor. Your mad ambitions are over.
You'd strong-arm me from Sanctuary in my time of mourning.
I will not desecrate your temple. You can remain here under house arrest, while my men strip this place of its assets. You see, it's not Falernian vintages and heavy drapes that made Rome, but virtue in war. That's why it's time to reassign those no longer fit for office. Titanius will be sent to Albion.
Albion? What for?
To prove himself, or be forgotten. A real governor cannot rule from bed.
Things will change, Marcia. I still have allies and the protection of this temple. If he is exiling Titanius, you will be expected to follow. Remain loyal, and you will be rewarded.
Empress Julia.
And be careful who you trust.
Okay, so there's a new emperor up in town. Still...
Valian. Ben. I know you're around. Come on out. We need to talk.
I was merely waiting for your return, mistress. As it happens, I have heard the ill news. Exile. A terrible fate.
Yes and no. He exiled Titanius. What will happen, do you think, if Calidus finds out he's dead? I know he is. The truth, please.
Oh, mistress. You should not speak of these things where others might overhear. You see, Calidus has long been suspicious of your husband. Should there be some rumor pertaining to his illness, I fear suspicion would fall on you. As his wife and a close friend of the Empress, you would be in grave danger.
Thank you, Ben. That only partially sounded like a threat. Great. Just great. What do I do now?
Emperor...
I suppose he can do that. No wonder, though. How are we supposed to leave without a ship?
He's to my ship.
I'm afraid you will have to build your own ship.
Waiting for your decree.
Emperor Calidus wishes to confiscate all of Lucius's chattels, which unfortunately includes your flagship.
Well, that's great. I couldn't bloody read it. I thought I was cancelling off.
Don't disappoint me, Governor.
Just sail off into the wind. You can't catch me.
Festina Lente.
So we've made up a little camp. I like it. We need to build our own shipyard though. So while we're sending off our only flagship, we will go back to our own town and we will build our own ship.
Fine, we need a boat, but be quick about it.
We need sails. I don't believe we've even been making any sails. So we're definitely going to need another sheep pen. I'll put the sails there. Should be a 1-to-1. So now that should start producing. You've got the sheep, you'll get the sails. We'll start to get some more sails going. Where is our ship currently? Not far away. Okay, we'll just speed up a little bit.
Through the waves.
Good. Anything paid for by the taxpayer is subject to investigation, including this here ship.
There goes our first ship, but it's alright. What would you like me to make it? We got any a pentaconta? Is that something we can unlock via the research? I don't believe it is. Or if it is, it's going to be a little bit further down. Now I'm just having a quick glance over them now. Nope. Okay. Well, there's nothing much we can do anyways when we don't have the sales for them. So we're just going to have to politely wait for the time being. I'll check to see how everyone's coping.
A letter has arrived for you. Your father's seal, I think.
Need more wheat. Not a problem.
To my daughter, Marsha Tersha.
Is that what he says? By the time this letter finds you, you are a married woman. I congratulate you on accepting...
Still hanging around, girl? Go fetch the governor.
Is it me, or have I just got bad timing? So, I congratulate you on accepting your womanly duty. Wow. I hope you will continue to set a good example for your sisters. Prosper and hail to Juliana in Latium, to Marcia Titini from Decimus. So, our dad sent us a letter to say if I'm glad you're married now. Please set a good example for your sisters, so hopefully when they come of age, they can then be sent off to be married. Okay.
Oh, it is all most untimely, mistress.
Which are you referring to exactly? The old emperor dying, or the new one acting as if he owns the place? Which I suppose he does, because I can tell you, these last few days haven't been fun. And I've got a feeling it's going to get worse.
Ah, perhaps, given a little time, I might be able to reach out to potential allies and find a host who could take you in, temporarily.
That's very kind of you, but a life in hiding does not much appeal to me.
As you will, mistress. I regret it has come to this.
Okay. So we need more wheat. We'll get that sorted while you're waiting for a supply of ropes too.
You're Marcy Titania. You didn't mention that earlier. Go get your precious husband and tell him I want him to move his bony ass to Albion.
I don't like the way you're speaking to her. No, we're not. Do we use more ropes? We don't need ropes. No, but we're building one of them.
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
Have you? What have you found for me? Ooh.
Given the circumstances, a fine ship, Ere.
I like it too. Though, the shipwrights asked about Titanius. I wasn't sure what to say.
Perhaps we may speak of that another day, mistress. The Emperor has conveyed his latest instructions.
Okay.
Construction of a ship has finished.
I'm glad it's finished. So we found an old...
You really are a little feeks, aren't you? Go.
We found a note from an old philosopher. So what have I got to do? Collect an elephant.
Time flies, as do we.
Collect an elephant? Oh, poor little Lily. That's not very nice. Not a nice way to treat an elephant. But we're on our way nonetheless. think we're on the way. We should be on the way. Yes. That's a bit of a quinky dink of a name, isn't it? A giraffe. And we're picking up an elephant. Oh, we're getting the band back together. Gonna have one little circus. Come on.
Mariners! Forward!
Come on. There you are. Oh, you're quite quick. Let's see what the
Told you
new
were there when
Emperor
Lucius
would
hit
like.
the floor like a fat sack of ducks. There's nothing about that strike you as unusual.
Well, I don't know. Seemed as if he was struggling to breathe, but he was quite old, you know.
Funny, because I heard his own family killed him. A lifetime of lies. Every form of intrigue past his daughter's lips, they say.
People say many things when they believe others want to hear them. Oh, Emperor.
I don't like your tone, girl. If you're hiding something from me, it won't go well for you. Now go on. Tell Titanius to bugger off.
Yes, let's collect this
What
bloody
do you think
elephant.
this mature female elephant is for? I doubt it's seaworthy.
I believe Emperor Calidus intends her to be a symbolic reassertion of force in the region of Albion.
So we need to bring
Ere.
timber. Okay.
Much like the one Emperor Servius Julius Albus used to crush the Celts into their own soil.
Oh dear. I'm sure that will help us avoid any kind of unwarranted attention.
Very funny, mistress.
Well done, Ben. Nice sense of humour you got there, mate. So we'll come here, we'll pick up some timber. We will go drop Ellie the elephant off in Albion. I'm assuming we're going to Albion. I'd say it's quite pointless us
Where's the old
building...
fart? Still in bed? Well, go ahead and wake him. Or I'll do it. And I'll march him to the docks, naked.
Okay, again, we've got really bad timing when trying to speak. We cannot go wake up our husband since he is 6 feet deep in the ground, but the new Emperor does not know that yet. So I wonder how long we're going to play dumb, essentially. I don't know what the best course of action is. I was going to say before the Emperor started talking, we could point us building up any defences for the Emperor. I just imagine if we were to build defences up, it would be from other parties.
Waiting for your decree.
So we've got timber and an elephant.
We advance.
Let's speed along. Shouldn't take too long. It's just on the back end of the original Emperor's house.
It's strange. It sounds silly, but I never imagined he could die. He was always so alive.
Meow. Well, that was a lovely talk, woman.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Do you want the journey to a new world? Ooh.
My name is Marcia Titania, and I am an imposter. I've taken a dead man's place.
Banished to the last fringes of the earth, we pass beyond all knowledge.
Land ahead. Remember what we agreed.
I dread to think of it.
And who might you be? But no Imperial messenger. Pentaconter? What's all this? Where's your commander?
I am Gaius Titanius, governor.
Titanius, I heard you were ill. Very ill.
Oh, you know, the bracing sea breeze. He's a changed man.
So I see. And you brought a Lucanian cow. A beast of war.
The Emperor said he was to ride...
No. No riding. You must have misunderstood. Come. Let me introduce you to the chief of the Capel.
Corvinus, I can't pay tax if the Skaha keeps snatching up my fillies.
Manx? News from Latium. New governor.
Ave, chief.
Manx anxious. But what's this magnificent beast? It's got a long face.
So it does.
Elephant, mate.
Listen, Titanius. 2 islands lie beyond the White Cliffs. An outpost on either would extend the limes, offering some foothold against our enemy, the Skaha. Tread carefully. She will be watching.
So we've been kicked out of our own home.
Restless raiders roam these seas. If anyone here is friendly, it is certainly not them.
On to chapter 4, the deep end.
That was a close call. I think the Procurator already suspects something is off.
I really do not think it wise to lie to him. You might alienate the only person still in touch with the Empire.
You mean the only one who could rat me out to the Emperor? Ben, I'm sorry it had to be you. I just don't... You know I can't.
The truth has an unfortunate habit of revealing itself at the worst possible time. I hope you will reconsider the need for secrecy.
Trying to see which
And then
one's
what?
going to be more
Wait until they
beneficial
drag
for
me
us.
back and lock me up in a temple, like they did with Julia? Marry the Procurator? No thanks. I may be forced to play their petty games, but I am not going to let them dictate my moves.
Since you are doing us all a favor here, the treasury at Whitecliff can cover your first settlement.
So we've been kicked out of our already established, personal opinion, well-rounded settlement.
Our scouts have sighted a new land.
To build a new one. I
shall
brought
be
wood.
lost here.
Just if we had a bigger ship, we could have bought some
Lost.
more provisions. But it's alright, we've got...
Please, Ben. The way
Well,
you
a little
go
bit of
on,
money
you
to
make
go with.
tearful Eno look cheerful.
So what we'll do, we will
As
just...
soon as you have your nose in some ledgers, you'll feel a lot better. You'll see.
Let us get some construction going.
Better. I won't feel better so long as I am condemned to sodden marsh.
Now for houses.
Extend this way. This will just be a temporary little beach style. I don't know how often we're going to be getting moved around. That just needs to go over one. Looks alright. So, cockle picker. It's going to be our source of food. An eel grabber. The marshlands. Oh, okay. Okay, this is different. Quite like it. Okay, so we're gonna connect the road across there. So now you'll be quite good. There's the road for yourself, and we will build you your own personal warehouse. Eel grabber. Oh yes, you see him walking around on these big stilts. We'll come off the free speed, we don't want to go too quick. We need some more. So what are these ones
among your
called?
cockles is a gift from the sea.
A wader. So we're now doing a bit of the Celtic. Okay.
What could you possibly require?
I'm doing a bit of both. Respect.
Governor Titania's. Marcia Titania. When you've time, I'd like to hear more about what's going on at home. I can't believe old Lucius is on the warpath again.
Okay.
Whitecliff. That's the Procurator's Isle.
We'd like to have a little conversation, that's not a problem. We've now unlocked the market and a bardic health. A place of fireside community where songs, stories and news are shared in the governor's expense. So you're in the right place. So essentially we're just going to have to get a little bit more homes built up. That should be enough, I would like to hope. If not, no problem at all, we can just build some more. And this is to increase happiness, which is fine by me. Right. Reach 0 to 100 of fashion needs. So now I can unlock. So we've got reed shoes and tunics. No worries. So reeds need to be in the marshlands as well. Okay. That won't affect you too much. It's not. $140 weeds. You can use the same path and the same warehouse. Shoes. Let's make a little road behind. I'm accidentally clicking the wrong one here. I'll just get rid of this. No, one more please. Thank you. And we will put the production of the shoes on the back of it. We can connect these together just for quickness essentially. And then for tunics we're going to need hemp. We're already aware of how the hemp works. So let us essentially could connect quite a few of them together. We'll put the hemp here for the time being. And 80 shouldn't be too much. There we go. That's brilliant. And the tunic place, we can just slot it in here. Are you going to need a warehouse? Or are you capable of going down the street? Could get a little bit of a fast forward on. I've not seen any icon pop up, so... Okay, so it's nice how we started off in Romana. And now, since we've been kicked out of Romana, we're now into the Celtic side of things. The marshes is going to be something to get used to. Got a good amount of marsh, quite a lot in all fairness. I wonder what the pros and cons are for each side.
You're here. That's good. News travels slowly to the Empire's extremities. You better fill us all in. Emperor Lucius is dead, you say?
Yes. Calidus is the Emperor now. He didn't think much of Lucius's choice of heir. Julia's locked up in a temple.
Calidus always did have the loyalty of the legions. But I'd never write off a snub Julia Augustina.
I don't see what she can do. He's got the Senate and the army, and she has... well, no one really.
Calidus may have frightened the Senate into temporary submission, but they don't like him. And she has all the connections. The daughter of Emperor Servius, conqueror of Albion, the true progenitor of Pax. Lucius took all the credit when he died. but defeating the Celts was Servius's triumph.
I see. Our glorious history. Virtue in war.
That might not mean much to you, but it sure does to Calidus. His father was a corpse bearer. He's got much to prove. Feel free to take a look around Whitecliff. I will answer your questions.
Okay. Let's see.
This is the castrum. Men and resources are limited, but we make do.
Okay.
The Skaha we can lay hands on, we keep here. Station be by the stables again. I notice you came here without a flagship. It's one of my duties as procurator to ensure the governor never goes without one. Here's your flagship. If you ever lose it, the regulations will compel me to fit out a new one for you.
You summoned me, Procurator?
So where are you, Praetor?
Ah, anxious, yes. I want you to go beyond the Limes, up to Carrickmore.
Carrickmore? That's Voada's holding, that is.
Precisely. We need to know what she's up to. She's watching my scouts, but she's not watching yours.
Oh, bloody hell. All right.
What do we do about these people, Ben?
I believe the Emperor expects us to conquer them.
Look, we can hardly walk in and kill them all. We'll be relying on them to feed us.
Right. Listen here. Titania, Titanius. You'd best stay put until Manx returns. His visit might stir the waters.
Well, strictly speaking, one would only need to subjugate their leaders. This Woada, for instance.
She's probably a lot more popular around here than we are. We'll have to win over some of these Celts.
What do you intend to do? Paint your face blue? Partake in druidic dances?
If that's what it takes to keep them from murdering me in my sleep, sure. I'll do both.
Where are you going, mistress?
I'd like to talk to Manx. Something's off. Manx! Manx, wait!
Okay, so we've been sent here to take over, and I'm assuming they've got their own pirate who's in charge of
May I
these
remind
lands.
you of a certain topic?
Thank you for...
I have prepared something for you, Ere.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So we can force them to become Romans or let them indulge in their own culture. You can mix different cultures in your city and focus entirely on one you prefer. Different characters might react different depending on how much you Romanize as a province. Okay.
A fork in the river.
A passing waiter says you took a... So is this going to be the same principle with the start when we could have taken the wood? What do we fancy? Do we want more shoes, more tunics? Do we just show forgiveness? We don't need any of them, do we?
It's your song, Lord of the Fenland. May your river run clear.
Okay.
What could you possibly require?
Can we check out these? How's everyone doing in our little Celtic area? Can't believe we got kicked out One Love and Home and now we've had to start a new empire, but it's alright. We'll have to see which one we prefer. Do we prefer to be a mix mash, have Romans and Celtics? Do we want one or the other? We'll have to weigh up the pros and cons. Okay. So we've got the first little settlement going. Not much. We have 103 people. Not too bad. Got basic supply of food, basic supply of clothing. We have now 2 ships at our disposal though, which is great. We've got the Giraffe and then the Torch of Albion. Very cool. But I feel like this is a good stopping point for today's part. We've progressed far enough into the campaign to find out the Emperor died due to a heart attack. A new Emperor has taken over who is very set on kicking everyone out of higher power who doesn't deserve to be in higher power. He's still under the oppression. Titanius is alive, so we've came away with Ben the Baldy Man, pretending to be Titanius, and we've been sent to Albion as a punishment to essentially re-show our worth to the Empire. And now we're in the Celtic lands. We are starting our own colony settlement again, and that pretty much sums up what we've done today. I'd just like to say thank you very much for all the support on the recent parts. It has absolutely blown my brain away. It's crazy and I'm very grateful, so thank you. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it there for today. So if you have enjoyed this one, please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.